Saki. Saki.
Old Yeller dog. So shout out to the Old Yeller camp, Andre Williams, Samurai Kennels. You put the camera on her. Samurai Kennel.
Okay, let's go.
Today's episode is sponsored by Grit and Steel leashes, collars, and apparel. If you ain't got grit, you ain't got steel. Check out the link in the description below and enjoy today's video.
Ninja.
Go find the girl. Come here. Where's it? Where is it? Where is
I want to talk about why I work a dog the way that I work a dog. Um, I work a dog the way that I work a dog because in the process of working a dog, you build a bond, and from a training perspective, bonding with the dog makes everything easier. It just does at the end of the day. I really don't compete. I don't hunt, you know, um, but I plan to get into those activities in the future. But what's worked for me in the past is, when you really give a working dog that exercise, the exercise that they need, you'll get the best results out of whatever that dog is going to give you, when it comes to training or whatnot. So I like to I'm just getting into the slap mill, you know. I've been around the slap mill a little bit years ago. But I used to ride the bike with my dog. And I used to go on long rides with my dog, one of my dogs, he was a good dog, Some once a week we would do a 10-mile ride, through this neighborhood. It was a circle. Uh, it was good. The results were like immaculate. He always stayed. He had a nice shape or whatnot, and I learned a lot from that. But when I got Michonne, me and Dre would always talk about scent work, and that was something that I never thought about. And in the process of us, you know, talking about scent work, Dre does a lot of the research, and he knows how to break it down the right way. And what I learned about it was what it does to a dog's mentality. Like we talked about, um, if you really get into scent work, uh, 15 minutes, 10 minutes of work with a dog is equivalent to an hour of stress, per se, give or take, So just seeing the how a dog, uh, I don't know, reacts to adjusting to the scent work, especially if the dog's food driven, is crazy. So after my workout, whatever I do with Michonne, I always try to do scent work like 60-70% of the time. And I've been doing that with her since she was about maybe maybe 4 months, 4 months. Yeah, about 4 months ago. I mean, when she was 4 months old, and the results is crazy. So after I do a workout, no matter how exhausted she is, she's food driven. So I can lay out a few treats, let her smell it. She already knows it's coming, and then she goes to action. Now, a lot of the stuff that I do is around the house, but I eventually plan to take it outside and extend it more, or whatnot. Dre.
You doing good, bro? What's up?
Oh, all right, yeah. All right, now I just wanted to see what your input.
Yeah, man. So as far as the scent work goes, man, I like where you're going with this. And you already know, like my introduction to it was the same, kind of the same way. I kind of was when I was doing the sport dog training. I
Hmm.
I would go to the field, with the Malinois and stuff, and
Yeah,
uh, we would do scent work in the morning first, and that would
yeah,
calm the dogs down for obedience that we did, between. So we would get there like 6 a.m. in the morning to do scent work. Like we
yeah,
want low light typically for scent work because you want the dog to have to use their sense of smell rather than sight, right?
yeah,
Lower light will help. So which means the dog got to focus. And if you drive with a car with low head beams, when you get done driving the car, kind of same thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You
yeah,
protect yourself. And so then we will move into the obedience portion of it. And because the dogs have been kind of mentally drained, the obedience portion was easier because the dog wasn't trying to focus on other things around it. And if we
yeah,
would end with bite work at the end of the session to kind of bring the energy level back up, but also finish smoking the dog out. And like
yeah,
I was the dogs were more tired from that than they were from any workout I've done, slat mill, spring pole, flirt pole, So I just want to get that to you to this portion to kind of help you cook some more on what you was cooking on.
yeah, man. And and I do it. I like to do kind of like I think it's called shock, like shock type workouts where it's high intensity, low intensity, high intensity, low intensity, high intensity, low intensity. And then I like to do a lot of tug work with the two, doing the tug work, and I do it for a while. Sometimes I do it for 20, 25 minutes will just be, just me and her, or so that makes a big difference in exhausting her, and stressing her, you stressing, putting that stress on her body, you know. And then after that, I hit her with hit her with a little bit of that scent work, and it's just sometimes I can sit back and just laugh, because I mean, just watching her get into action. I don't care how tired she is, she could be, you know, I mean, she would rather get on the scent work than mess with the water. So it's it's funny, man, because you get to see them from a pup coming up, and then as they mature, you start to see the difference in how they adjust to it. Her growth has been crazy, and just like you were saying, Dre, you know, um, how mentally draining it is, man. Her focus is for the rest of the day, she's chill, no issues, no anything, So that's been a big plus, man. That has definitely uh changed the game for me, and I wanted to put that out there for, people that want to get into that. And the thing about scent work is, man, it's not designated to a breed. It's uh so it doesn't matter what you got. You got a chihuahua, you got a, whatever, and that's a good, insider inside training tip, add that to your little spiel. But honestly, for me, I can say it's easy for me to do it with one dog. You know, I know a lot of people have multiple dogs and can't put a lot of time into all those dogs, you know, like I could put into one dog. So, you know, it's a little difference, but you know, if you have the time uh to, you know, add that to your little cookbook, man, that's something to do. At least something to try. We should probably that's something that we should probably you know, add to the, you know, put that out there and see if anybody want to compete in that. You know, do our own little samurai thing. That'll be what's up.
Yeah, man. And I'm big on sport into utility, right? And so
Yes.
what I mean by that is all of these things, you know, people, they don't see the value in them, but I'll tell you why I see the value in these things. All right. So the first of all is being military, you always want to be prepared for a complete governmental collapse, because I've been to countries with governments that are collapsed, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I'll give you an example. I'm gonna tell you a story about another animal, and I'm gonna tie back into the dogs. So you know, in Africa, when there's a scarcity of water, there are some tribes that will put out salt blocks because baboons love salt blocks. And
Yeah.
what they do is they'll put a salt block into a box that's just big enough for the baboon's hand to go into the box. The baboon grabs the salt block, and of course, the baboon's selfishness won't allow him to let go of the salt block, right?
Yeah.
So they'll continue to feed this baboon salt for, you know, a couple hours, even days, to make the baboon have thirst. And then they will,
Lead up to the water.
yeah, they'll open up the salt block. They'll open up the box and remove the salt block from his hand so he can escape and follow the baboon
Yeah.
to the water. Now,
Yeah.
my practical application for a dog with this is if a dog knows how to do proper scent work, that dog is going to track or trail game in your area. So if I know
Yeah.
my dog gets hungry and is going to find food, boom, I just follow it like they do the baboon, you know.
Yeah.
And so there everything I do has a practicality behind it that I see value in, and that I think that anybody with a survivalist dog, which what the old yellow dog is supposed to be, a utility dog, a can do it all dog, or survivalist dog. That's why we propagate some of the things we propagate, or that's Dre's MO, you know. And it's stuff that anybody can do as long as they have the will and the want to do it.
Yeah. 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 Definitely. Definitely, man. Totally agree.
I need another one. I'ma roll it up and I light it up. I need another one. So put some more in my cup. I just need another one. I'ma roll it up and I light it up. I need another one. So put some more in my cup. I just need another one. 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 I just need another